Hey friendos, how's it going? It's the Enforcer here with another jersey unboxing video. Been a little bit of time since I did the last one. Apologize for that, but I want to get into this one. This one I got from Ben H, and this is one I didn't really think I was going to get till Ben H, he reached out and he said, hey, I've got, he got his refresher things of all like the new third jerseys that had come out. He finally got his, right? And he said, hey, I've got the Blasty, the new Sharks, this, that, and the other. And then this one came up, and I was like, I was firmly on a no for this one, but I was like, you know what? I do dig the color. I do dig the intricacies of it. So we'll go on, and I said, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and unbox that one. So I'm going to unbox that one right now. Do appreciate you guys hanging with me. I know I've been infrequent with the content, but I do apologize. Still going to get back to those reverse retros, but all in due time. But this one I wanted to get into because maybe some of you guys are on the fence. Some of you guys right now are wondering, do I want to pick this one up or not? So let me help you guys out if you guys are wondering how this thing looks. So of course, Ben threw it in there covered in the 2 manila envelopes. I did just get the one from him. Normally, you get 2 or 3 from him. He'll box it up right, as you've seen from my reverse retro care package that I got from him. But also, another thing he tells me, the card he throws in there, which I will get the big one, of course, Ben H Sports. Check out his eBay page. If you're interested in any of the jerseys that are on his eBay page, Ben H Sports, email him directly right there, ben.hugenban@yahoo.ca. Let him know what size and jerseys you're interested in. eBay charges the extra 10%. He passes those savings on to you. So I recommend that is how you get a hold of him. So there is Arizona right there. And also he did tell me, he doesn't put this in here specifically for me. He knows that I've got other cards, but smart man, smart thinking. He said, just in case something happens with the tracking that's on there or something like that, the bag gets ripped, there is a contact info on his card that maybe can help either get it back to him to send it out, or he can facilitate some information for them. So, Ben, smart thinking. I appreciate you. Didn't think about that, man. But I'm glad that you are. All right. So let's get to unbagging now at this point. I do dig the color, though. And it's slightly different from the old Howling Coyote that they have there. It's a little bit darker, a little bit richer. So already, oh, there it is. All right, there we go. So this guy right here, let us get the backing out of there. And right here is the Arizona Coyotes new third jersey. Considering what they were doing before with the Space Coyote and the Kachina and even the their old third of the full body Coyote running around, running wild, very muted look, but honestly, this rich dark red, almost brick or burgundy on here looks really, really good. So let's go in depth on this one. Neckline, as you see, much like on the shoulder patches of the reverse retros, there are the salamanders or Gila monsters or whatever you may, geckos, whatever you may want to call them. Prime green, of course, and I do wear a 60 for anyone wondering. Born on date 10/22 for that one, for anyone interested in that. One color neckline, as you can see. No shoulder patches. But it does have a version of the Kachina pattern that you have running at the bottom here and on the sleeve of their current home jersey. They have that running along the sleeves there. So that looks pretty damn awesome. And then it runs all the way up from all the way up to the armpit, and then it flares out from either side, the front and the back. So that, very unique. And for this one, I'm going to flip it inside out so that you can see the sublimation that went into this one, that I think is pretty cool. Because even no one's going to see this other than you wearing it. But I just think the way that it looks on the outside, where it is just this whole thing all the way through, all the way running across your back, sewn in here, going all the way up, I think it's pretty cool. This is one of these unique ones, and this is one where kind of took me off of the fence. When Ben recommended this one. I know that Sports K had this for a little bit, and I didn't pull the trigger, and I really wasn't going to until Ben said that he had this, and I was like, you know what, yeah, I feel like this. And also, Ben, I want to appreciate you too. He said he found, because the Adidas jerseys, the cuts, even though they'll say a 60, and they're supposed to be like, I think 27 and a half, from armpit to armpit, the cuts and all that are a little bit different. He found me the roomiest 60 he had. So I appreciate you, Ben. Thank you so much. And I haven't shown you the inside. Oh, I'm sorry, not the inside. But the actual Arizona that we have right there. Look at that. Almost has that like Alaska Airlines A going right there. And then there's the star. The more you know, almost like those old NBC PSAs. The more you know, Arizona. Look at that. And it is, there is a backing that goes across all of the letters. But then every letter, when you get to this material here, is sewn on into its own way. So it's almost like it has its own back in that burgundy sort of style, and that goes across all the letters. You won't get this mixed up with anything. No one will say, hey, is that a St. Louis Blues one or a Colorado Avalanche? People will know at least what state the team that you're wearing is in. And yeah, usually word marks, not the biggest fan of, but you know what? I thought this one was unique now thinking about it. And honestly, the whole set, with the helmet, the shorts, the gloves, and everything else, look pretty damn nice. Pretty damn nice. And you know what? This color right here looks pretty damn awesome right here. So I think probably customized would be a way to go. I have seen the ones where the C is like the crescent moon that you see right here. That is what this is what they're using for the C for their jersey. So I think that's pretty nice if you're going to get a jersey stitched up in this way. I think that's probably the way to go. If I do that down the line and it's not a priority, it's just sort of like a nice little piece to have. And I'm glad that I added it to the collection. But friendos, let me bring you on in so that you guys can get a real good look of what's going on here. So right there, look at that. Just the burgundy neckline right there with the Adidas NHL shield. Then right here, we'll go. You see there is Arizona. Each letter individually stitched into that burgundy, for the lack of a better term, nameplate. Then there's your star. Looking pretty nice. I do like the stitching. Looks a little bit like, I don't want to say raggedy, but it looks like not uniform. So it really gives that sort of like handmade feel to it. On down here, so you can see the inlay. Looking pretty damn awesome. I think that looks pretty damn nice. And then we will go up to the sleeve right there. And then of course as well, if I can maneuver this the right way, you see it's also right in there. So pretty awesome, pretty cool. Down with that. So friendos, if you were interested in this jersey at all, they are out there. They're out there in the wild. Like I said, I picked up mine from Ben H. He has those available. Reach out to him. Certain different ones of reverse retros I know he still has, as well as if you're looking for the new style Sharks home and away, he's got that. If you're looking for the Buffalo Goat Head, he's got that. If you're looking for the, if you missed out on the Blasty reverse retro, he's got the Blasty with the flames on the sleeve there. If I didn't already have the original Blasty from the first reverse retro, I probably would pick that up. And hell, I may actually pick that up later to do a comparison and just to have a backup Blasty, because I'd hate to lose one. And then that one, since it's a reverse retro 1.0, I probably don't want anything to happen to it. So if I were out and about and I wanted to wear a Blasty, probably want to pick that one up. The more I talk about this now, the more likely I probably am going to be picking up that Blasty, just for that fact that I thought of right now. But friendos, I know that this is a very polarizing jersey right here, but in the comments, let me know if you plan on picking up this jersey, or you're gonna go, nah, I'm cool on that. Maybe wait for it to get down to a lower price if it's possible for that in your size, or just in general, just like, nah, I'm gonna pass. Let me know down in the comment section. I'm actually, now that I have it in my hands and I put it on, this thing actually looks pretty legit. Like, I look forward to it on one of the streams the next time that that there's a wrestling event emanating from Arizona. I'll probably be rocking this one here. I've been doing a lot of the Space Coyote here that I absolutely love and adore for those, as well as the Kachina. I will say, we'll say this about the Arizona Coyotes. They are not afraid to get creative with the jerseys that they make. Even something like this running one, I didn't think would be all that awesome, but I honestly think it's pretty damn cool. The striping on it is pretty damn nice, and the paw print for the Phoenix Coyotes, of course, looks pretty damn nice. I like that paw print, and then the Howling Coyote on the other side, and then of course, you know, the Howling Coyote that they've had for years. And that's actually, if somebody was saying, oh, it's the same color as it, here, I'm gonna put it right next to it, so you see there is a slight difference between the red, the dark red here, and the burgundy that you see here in this one. So that's probably something right there that you can see. I can see it right there in my viewfinder. So if anyone was saying, oh, it's the same color, slightly different, so maybe that's a selling point for somebody. But yeah, that's all that I've got for this one. Again, let me know what you think about it. I think now that I have it, I'm glad that I have it for sure. So, friendos, like I said earlier, like, comment, subscribe. I'm not really on any road to a subscriber count or a viewer count. I'm just, whenever I feel like slapping together a video, I'll slap it together. Apologize for the inconsistency. This is the bonding time right now. If you're just wanting to talk about this jersey, I'm done with that. But friendos, if you want to do the bonding time, this is when that is. not. I used to be on this thing where I want to do one video a week, get one video out, get that out there, build some consistency, and consistency is good for sure. Consistency is the key, but also I just think like if you're gonna come around and find my content, you're gonna find the content. It's out there. I do appreciate the people that may have found me, or if this video finds other people, check the back catalog of other jerseys I have. I mean, I basically have unboxings for everything that you see here. So if you're a Coyotes fan, I got you covered. Basically, you know, all the jerseys that I have bought for the past 2 years or so have unboxing videos for them, and they're quite a bit. They're quite a bit. When I went through the YouTube creator thing, I was like, there's quite a bit. So there's a back catalog. You can see the weight fluctuations of the Enforcer as well. You know, started off pretty hard and militant with my diet and exercise, and then couldn't keep that up, and you see get a little fuller, and then now going to where I'm like, I don't like how fluffy I'm looking. So I started to go back to some of the things that I was doing earlier to cut some weight, and I'm starting to see that. So you're just going to see the ever shrinking and expanding Enforcer here. So that's about all I got there. What is that? I've got next one I'm going to do, just because if the friendos are out there that know me from the Going In Raw and the Smash Zone and all that other stuff, the inside joke of John and our John jokes. I'm going to get to that Johnny Canuck soon, so that I can have that on stream, and then somebody can go on and say John, and then I can just go crazy with our Johns. So I'm going to do that one. And in addition to that one, there was one. I'll say this. I think it's Juice Box on eBay. Juice Box and some numbers. Years ago, when the Heritage Classic, the Flames and the Jets, there was a seller out of Indonesia that I took a flyer on, and I had bought this Jets Heritage. Oh no, this is the white. This is the white Heritage one. But this guy right here, this one right here, this Heritage one, I bought from a eBay seller in Indonesia. Even has the Heritage Classic patch on it as well. They had a home Vancouver Canucks for a very, very long time on their page, and I got a feeling a lot of people didn't buy it, or you know, he had to lower the price because it actually was, you know, it's from Indonesia, and we've all been told, you know, don't buy anything directly from China or Vietnam or something like that, or it's from somebody who looks like they shouldn't be selling items this way. But I remember taking a flyer on that one, and it worked out. Maybe they're higher up at the Adidas Indonesia warehouse or in that company or something, and maybe they came across this one. So recently they had lowered the price, and I went ahead and I picked that one up, and it came here. So the next time that I do a video, I'm going to unbox that Johnny Canuck, and I'm going to unbox that, I believe it's a Climalite or Aero Ready home Vancouver Canucks. I actually don't have that one. I do have it here, but I'm going to unbox that one as well, just to get those two out of the way, since they're going to cover the same fan base, and that's going to be it. So, all right, enough rambling. Appreciate it if you made it to the end. I'll tell you what, in the comment section, if you write Fettuccine Alfredo in the comments, I'll know that you're one of the real ones that made it to the end of the video. So, Fettuccine Alfredo to all of you out there. Have a good one, all right? Take care. Love you all. Say something nice to somebody. You don't know how somebody is feeling, and it may change their day. All right. Have a good one. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.